Hi, this is Mayor Rob Dolan, and across the city over the next few months, you're going to be hearing the term community electricity aggregation. And we're here to learn a little bit more about how it can help you as an energy consumer and as a citizen to save money. I'm here with our energy consultant, Philip Carr. Thank you for coming, Philip, from Good Energy. Let's get right to it. I've written a few questions. I've brought my own bill to talk about this great new initiative. Talk about community electricity aggregation and what it's all about.
Yes, Mayor, and thanks for having me here. So community electricity aggregation is an exciting program that has been around in Massachusetts for over a decade. So this is not a new thing. However, in the last year or two, dozens of communities have been exploring this and are now implementing these programs. What it is, community electricity aggregation, is the bulk purchasing of all of the residential and business accounts in a community so that you can leverage bulk purchasing power to get you the best price on your electric bill.
Now, I would ask, as a citizen of Melrose, is this happening in other places in Massachusetts, Philip?
Absolutely right. It's been happening down in the southeast in the Cape Light Compact for over 10 years now. It is happening in the center of the state. It's happening in the north of the state. It's happening in the west of the state. In fact, this year alone, about between 50 and 60 cities and towns are implementing these programs.
So who can participate in the Melrose program?
So all residents and businesses that are not already signed up with a third-party supplier are actually sent an opt-out letter. And that opt-out letter gives you a description of what the rate will be for the program and explains how to get out of the program if you don't want to be in the program. Very important to remember that there are no termination fees. Okay, so you can leave the program at any time with no cost.
So I've brought my own electric bill right here, and which is going up and up. What part of the bill are we talking about?
So if we can hold this up here, what you're seeing is we're talking about the supply portion of the bill. That's this little line item right here. So 16.273 cents per kilowatt hour. That's how much you're all paying last winter, and it was ugly, and that's changing now. That's coming down a little bit this year. It's going to come down to 13.1 cents, but you're still paying some of the highest rates in the nation for your electric bill. However, what you can do with community electricity aggregation is you can go and buy differently. The way it works with the utility actually purchases on specific days of the year. By law, it has to purchase on specific days of the year. Now, would you hire a consultant whose strategy was to say, well, yeah, I'm going to buy your power for you, but here's my secret. I only buy on 2 specific days of the year. You'd be like, it might be a good idea to watch the market. So that's what you can do with community electricity aggregation. It's not just bulk purchasing, it's strategic bulk purchasing. So you can watch the market, find a good time. Market goes up and down in electricity wholesale markets, so like any other market. And when you see it coming down, you can lock in for a couple of years.
So the Energy Commission has been studying this for a long time. The Board of Aldermen passed it, and now that I've signed it into law, I want people to help in terms of saving some money. What's the potential for savings for the citizens of Melrose in this program?
Right, great question. So this program, main purpose is to save people money, okay? So you must understand that the rates are going to be higher in the winter and a bit lower in the summer, right? So the majority of your savings are going to be in the winter time. And the summertime, your savings may be less, and you actually might be slightly under the tariff. But the idea is if you look at that 12-month period, you will have saved money. We expect savings per household to be between $80 and $120 a year. It could be significantly more than that, but that's what we give as a conservative estimate.
Right. Now, the state has approved our program. When will it start here in Melrose?
The program will start in Melrose, we expect, in the December-January timeframe.
Great. How would I sign up?
So here's the great thing about this program. You don't actually need to do anything. You will be automatically enrolled. And you'll be sent an opt-out letter. When that letter is sent out, you will have 30 days to make up your minds whether you actually want to be in the program. If you do not want to be in the program, you just send back that letter and you'll be out. Equally, if you decide after the opt-out period that you don't want to be part of the program, you can just call up the city or the electric supplier or your consultant, Good Energy, and we will get you out of the program at no charge.
Great. So Philip, I get this one bill, I pay it every month, I get a lot of different bills. Will I still get one bill and will it look the same as it always has?
Yes, Mary, absolutely. You'll still get one bill, you'll still make one payment, and you'll still call National Grid if you have an outage.
That's great.
And that's a very important point. So you got to think of National Grid these days as like FedEx or UPS. They're paid to deliver power. You remain their customer.
So you'll still get a National Grid bill?
You'll still get a National Grid bill. The only change will be that one line item on the generation side, which will say the new price for electricity per kilowatt hour and the actual name of the supplier. But you will receive one bill.
It seems like I've been getting a lot of direct mail and phone calls about similar programs run by private companies promising me savings on my electric bill. How is the Melrose program different that it's in partnership with the city? And should I consider weighing other offers also?
Well, that's a very good question. You should definitely look at all of your options. One thing I would say is if you want to get into the program and you're already on with another supplier, with a competitive supplier, please look at your termination fees, okay? Because the Melrose program might seem very attractive to you. But if you're already on with another marketer, on their termination fees might be $100, $150 bucks. Okay? So please look at the small print before getting enrolled. And if you have any questions, just give us a call.
And this program is the only program with the full faith of the city in it.
Yes, sir.
Now, in what other ways will Melrose residents and businesses perhaps learn about our program? How are they going to know about it and learn so they can weigh their options and decide what they want to do?
Right. So if you have any questions about the program at any time, you can go and look at the website, which is on your screen now, or call the phone number, and you'll find out there's an FAQ section there. There are consultants on standby to answer your questions. So
the City of Melrose will be administering the program, but how can you explain the role of Good Energy in the Melrose program as our consultant?
Right. Our role as a consultant is to make sure that the City of Melrose has the best program in the country, period. Okay? So we do everything from running the bid to make sure that the bid for your business is highly competitive, that you have lots of suppliers involved who want to bid for your business. We run the program. Anybody who has any questions can call us at any time. We are essentially, when this program is working as it should do, we serve as an energy consultant for every household and business in your city. It's like they all have their own private consultant. Any resident or any business can call us at any time with any question, and we love it when people call us.
Well, that's great, and I hope that people do call you and know that the city has spent well over a year studying your program, and we endorse it fully and ask each citizen to learn the information and to pay attention. Energy aggregation is important. It's a way to save money, and certainly we hope that each of you learn about this in the near future as we implement the program at the beginning of 2016.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.